Nowhere does it state the fact that he was dressed as a woman. So to dive in, we've got these mass shootings that have been happening more and more. We're seeing them. We had one that was on the 10th in British Columbia. Six kids and 2 adults murdered. One that just happened the other day in Rhode Island when after 2 people were killed. And it's the media. So I pull a CNN article from this. I thought, okay, I just want to see what CNN says here about this Rhode Island shooter. They start off by talking about, crazed gunman kills 2, injures 3, hockey game in Rhode Island. It's terrible, but they leave out big details. Details that, I don't know, this guy was dressed as a woman who was clearly going berserk. That's what it says right here in the article, going berserk. It's just
From a medical point of view, if that person was dressed like a guy dressed as a woman and he was transitioning and taking all of these like hormones and hormone blockers, that has a lot of repercussions, not just physically, but mentally too.
yeah, that stuff's not meant to go in your body.
No.
These are all chemically made substances that are not meant to go in your body. And it's funny because we look at pre-COVID, right? And you had all of these liberals that are, we're anti-vax. We're not putting anything in our bodies that we don't know about. My body, my choice, blah, blah, blah. And now after COVID, it all turns around. And it's like, get the jab. Get the jab. The government's got to force you to get it. You got to get it. You got to get it. Now you got to get the 97 boosters that we have. We don't know where it was made. Who cares? Just take it. Take it. You're going to kill grandma. Do you want to kill grandma? And then we're like, now we have to mutilate our bodies and take all these hormone replacement drugs that are made in a lab. And then the rest of the world you just have to accept it. You just have to go with it. Accept it. Or you're racist, or you're a homophobe, or you're a misogynist, or you're a transphobe, whatever. It's just
Spare me.
I'm
Like
just getting
seriously, that's I know. It's just the way they worded everything, and I mean, come on. Why did you have to attack grandma? I mean,
then they
come
were the
on.
ones attacking
Don't
grandma. I mean, that's a whole
don't
nother
attack
conspiracy theory going on about
a
New
new.
York and
Do not
grandma. But
attack my grandma.
yeah,
She did nothing to you guys. I'm sorry.
that's right. Do not mess with grandma, people. You heard it from our producer. Don't mess with grandma.
No.
So we've got all of these people that are just if I flip back over to this article, I mean, I don't even want to show you this picture. This picture is disgusting. But we've got this
Then don't.
man dressed as a woman, and CNN just totally blah, 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 blah. No big deal. We're not gonna say anything about that. No, no, no. Here's the here's a better story. I was on the wrong page. Way to go, Eric. Um, yeah, so CNN article starts off shooter killed ex-wife and a son in Rhode Island ice rink attack. Okay. You just think somebody went nuts. A person who opened fire during a youth hockey game in an ice rink in Rhode Island on Monday killed their ex-wife and one son, the police said. Going through this article, nowhere does it state the fact that he was dressed as a woman. But there is one line in here though. If you're glancing real quick, you won't see it. But there is one line in here though that they did say that the shooter identified as Robert Dorgan, who also went by Roberto Esposito, and that's all it says. It's just you can't you can't keep gaslighting us. We're not going to fall for this. It's We need to call it what it is. It's mental illness. It's a disease.
Yes.
And
It is a
I'm
disease.
so sick of these liberal outlets shoving this in our face or the other way around. When it doesn't fit their agenda, we're not going to say anything about it. And I'm so sick of it. It's hard to watch because then they turn around and they're going to use this and conveniently leave out the fact that it's clearly a mental illness problem, but we don't want to address that. So we're just going to use the fact that we need to take guns away. We need to take guns away. No, the gun doesn't kill somebody. All my guns sitting in the safe have never shot anybody. It's mental illness that pulls the trigger. It's the person that pulls the trigger, not the gun. These people are just insane.
Yes, they are, and they need to bring asylums back and commit these people and get them proper help.
Yes, all of this started to you know, yes, the shootings have always been around. And if there's no gun, if somebody really wants to do harm and kill somebody, they're going to get a knife.
Mhm.
They're going to get a rock. I mean, look,
Yeah.
Cain killed Abel with a rock. It's not that hard, folks. It's not that hard to understand. So, the Blaze put together an article, and they've been tallying um, trans identifying shooters. So, we've got this most recent one in Rhode Island, killed 2, injured 3. We had the one in British Columbia, killed 6 kids, 2 adults. Oh, and get this. The police refused to, "Oh, it's a gun person." A what? It's a gun person. And we're just going to identify them the way that they wanted to be identified in life. Oh, give me a break. Give me a flippin' break. I don't think I have that clip, but if I had that clip, I'd play it because that guy was a moron. So then we have the trans identifying man shot up a Catholic church full of children in Minneapolis on August 27th, 2025, killing 2 children, injuring 30.
Is that the one in Canada?
That was in Minneapolis.
Oh, okay.
That was the Annunciation
Oh, yeah,
was
yeah,
the name of the school.
yeah.
So then we have, and it's not even on this list, but we have the assassin of Charlie Kirk, who wasn't himself transgender, but he was with his transgender furry boyfriend, whatever,
Lover, that's what
lover,
he
whatever you wanna
yeah,
call it.
that's what he was talking about. He referred to the person as his lover, and I say that with air quotes.
Mentally ill is
Yes,
what he was.
yes.
You have a male identifying woman planned to shoot up an elementary school and a high school in Maryland in April of 2024. And these are just some big ones, by the way.
Mhm.
I'm sure there's more in this list, but the Blaze has just been putting together big ones. But was stopped in time by police, and then later the person was convicted. You have a trans identifying teen stalked the halls of a school in Perry, Iowa on January 4th, 2024, ultimately murdering a child and an adult and wounding several others. Let's see. We've got a trans identifying woman stormed into a Presbyterian school in Nashville on March 27th, 2023, murdering 3 children and 3 adults. There's more in that list, but at the end of the day, I mean, if you're going into school to pull a trigger, if you're going anywhere to intentionally pull a trigger on somebody, that's mental illness. We've got to call it what it is. It's mental illness. It's a disease. And these people are often too many times already known to the police. So then that begs the question, why are we, I mean, this the shooter in British Columbia just last week, it came right out and said the shooter's been known to police. They actually, a year prior, went into the home, took all the firearms because there was all kinds of issues. Then the parent had, whose firearms it was, they had petitioned the police department and got them all back. So they knew there was an issue. They had issues with this person. So what what are we doing?
You know,
It's
they
just
used to have, like, red flags and stuff like that, and if you exhibited any kind of mental illness in school, teachers and counselors would come up and talk to you. That's what the way it used to be when I was in school,
yeah.
and
Now
I
they
don't
just now they use things called red flags, and they use them to take guns away from people. Report your neighbor.
well,
If you think your neighbor is sketchy.
a lot of these shooters are they don't have the gun registered to them. I think there was probably only
Yeah,
one that actually did, but the other ones, they either took it
they
from a family member that they
yep,
knew of or, you know, got a fake ID, went to a gun shop, bought it, and, all that stuff.
yeah, yeah, it's a lot of times there it's very I shouldn't say it doesn't happen because it does, but it's rarer to have somebody use a weapon that was registered to them. You see more instances of, it was a parent's weapon, it was a friend's and they were able to acquire it, somebody bought it for them, blah, 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 whatever the case may be.
Yeah, they
And
stole it out of their grandpa's gun case or something like
yeah,
that.
yeah. And now I'm not advertising for, more gun laws. I'm as Second Amendment as they come. if I could have a tank in my driveway,
Well,
but
it doesn't matter if you take the guns away because people are always gonna
correct.
find a way to get a hold of a
Yeah.
gun.
Yeah, and it's just like I mentioned before. Yeah, you've got all these, look at all these other countries that have these strict gun laws. I mean, just look at the UK, Europe. I mean, their gun laws are strict, but yet they still have mass shootings. But you know what? They have mass stabbings are on the rise over there.
Yeah, because if
So
they can't get a hold of a
can't get a gun,
gun, they're gonna get a knife.
and
Everybody has knives.
they're still gonna kill people.
Yeah.
If somebody is twisted enough that they have it in their mind that they want to do harm, they're gonna do harm. Whether that's taking a car, whether that's a rock,
Has
whether it's
anybody
a
ever seen
knife.
a slasher film? Those guys don't have guns. They have, like, butcher knives and machetes.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre,
Exactly, that was probably the only, like, powered one, was the
it's like,
chainsaw.
yeah, if somebody really wants to do harm, they're gonna do it.
Yeah, no matter what, you can't stop them if they already have it in mind of what they wanna do and they're set on doing it, you can't stop them unless you, like, get a 500-pound man and throw it on them
Yeah.
and have them sit on them.
Yeah, well, and the problem, though, is that the Democrats, the liberals, wanna take away guns. Because that's the only thing here in this country that we have that's stopping them or whoever from taking ultimate power. We're blessed here in this nation that we have, you know, something that nobody else has. One, we have a constitution, and two, that same constitution outlines inevitable rights that we have from God. No other country has that. And the first two rights are the right to free speech, to say whatever we want most of the time. There are a few exceptions, but that's another topic if somebody wants if somebody wants me to touch on that. And the right to bear arms. We don't we're the, we're the only country that has this freedom to bear arms, and it's endowed by our creator. And the purpose is to have it so, I mean, yes, it's, for hunting, for protecting your family, but at the end of the day, it's to protect us from a tyrannical government. And that's what the founders designed it for.
Exactly, you just hit the nail on the head of what I was gonna say. That's why they put that in there.
And they knew our founders were so wise that they knew, hey, we just walked away from this crap hole in England at the time. This king was a nut job. He was taking away people's rights. We want to establish something that gives the people for certain this is what you have. And you have this from the time you're born till the time you die. From God. It doesn't come from government. It doesn't come from man because anything that comes from government and from man can be taken away.
Anything God gives you can't be taken away unless God takes it away himself.
Yep. And the only way God takes it away is with your life.
Yep.
So that's my rant on these shootings. It's sad that we even have to cover these. Um, it's sad we even have to have these conversations about shootings. They're horrific. It's tragic, and I urge everybody to continue to pray for everybody involved. Pray for the shooter. I mean, I know that's some people would look at that and go, "Oh my gosh, she's actually saying to pray for these because we have to pray for these people. They're not right, and they need our prayers. The families need our prayers, and everybody involved needs our prayers."